November real estate numbers are out and those are shocking. Hello, this is Sonia, your local realtor from Remax Realty Specialist. Welcome to my channel where we love talking about real estate and all things in and about Greater Toronto area, and we would love to take you along the ride. So hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notified every time there is a new video uploaded. November was yet another record-setting month for real estate in the Greater Toronto Area, with sales and average selling prices climbing to a new high as available listings continue declining all across market segments, intensifying the region's supply shortage. Last month, home prices hit a new all-time high, soaring by 22% annually, as the 9,017 recorded transactions also marked a new sales high for the month of November, according to the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. For the sixth continuous month, new listings dropped on a year-over-year basis, down by 13.2%. The lack of new supply drove prices even higher, with the average selling price for all home types, including detached, semi-detached, townhomes, and condos, rising to a $1,163,323. That is up by 21.7 compared to last year's November's average of $955,889. And it is up by $8,000 month over month. November's number were yet another indicator that the GTA is in dire need of more housing stock and that more government action is needed. The GTA remains the primary destination for new immigrants and is at the center of the Canadian economy. For far too long, government has focused on short-term band-aid policies to artificially suppress demand. Current market activity highlights decisively that these policies do not work. While detached, semi-detached, and townhouses saw year-over-year price gain in the neighborhood of 30% in the areas outside of the city, the condo market has become tighter this year, with average prices also accelerating, particularly in the suburbs. This speaks to the broadening of economic recovery, with first-time buyers moving back into the market in a big way this year. The condo and townhouse segments with lower prices points on average will remain popular as population growth picks up over the next 2 years. In November, condo apartments sold for an average of $715,104 in the Greater Toronto Area. That is an increase of 18% from the same time last year. Price growth was strongest in the 905 communities surrounding Toronto, up by 21% year over year to $646,211. Condo prices also rose by 16.5% in the city of Toronto to an average of $745,951. On the other hand, detached houses sold for 30.3% more than a year ago, averaging at $1,567,832 region-wide. Detached homes in the city of Toronto now sell for $1,807,983 on average. That is 22.3% increase. In the 905 areas, detached homes sold for 32.7% more than a year earlier, averaging at $1,492,821. As population and demand continues to grow in the Greater Toronto Area, so will the prices continue to grow as well. December is usually a slower month for real estate market. Is that going to be the case this year? I highly doubt it. And this is it for this week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join me on next week. Until then, stay happy and stay safe.